millions and millions of Americans are panicking right now. Not just in California because of the wildfire, but in Texas, in North Dakota, in North Carolina, in Guam, in Hawaii, in New Jersey, and even in New York, because of a very huge problem that could affect you and your financial situation. You would like to see a glimpse of it? Look at this. Donut shortage. Some US states not running on Dunkin' Donuts as issues rises. Remember, this is just a small picture of the whole story. And this is going to be a very huge problem, and it could be a very huge problem for millions of Americans, especially who are seniors, especially who have kids, because when it comes to the basic necessities, our life depends on it. I'm gonna break down each and everything for you, but all I need is just a little favor to please smash the like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start. Americans are asking this very important question. What's next? Because remember that when it comes to this huge shortage, of course, is because of the wildfire that devastated millions of Californians, and they lost their homes, they lost their jobs, they lost their vehicles, and of course they lost their lives too. Because of this wildfire, there's a situation of panic everywhere, because a number of experts and analysts are saying that the huge shortage could be coming. And if you want to see that what I mean, it's affecting millions of lives, because US homelessness rises 18% amid affordable housing shortage. Families with children saw the largest increase in homelessness this year, according to an annual report by the US Department of Housing and Urban Development. Remember, this is a report of the US Department of Housing and Urban Development, and this is from the federal government itself. So what's coming next after these devastating wildfire that devastated millions of lives? Well, we have an answer, but first, watch this.
New tonight, the federal government reports that there has been a double-digit jump in American homelessness compared to last year, and an even bigger jump among families.
According to the government's latest data, more than 770,000 people were unhoused in a single night in 2024.
770,000 people are affected with homelessness. And remember, the wildfires were not there. There was no pandemic at all. It's just the normal average number that we are seeing. Just imagine what's gonna happen after this wildfire that devastated millions of lives. There could be a huge shortage, and you need to be prepared. Especially, as I mentioned earlier, that if you receive Social Security, if you receive low-income benefits, or if you belong to a low-income household, because remember that when it comes to the basic necessities, you need to get prepared right now, such as milk, baby diapers, vitamins, and other things. And especially if you are a homeowner, then you need to be prepared because you need the filters. Because remember that when it comes to the HVAC filters and the other things that are the need of a house or an apartment right now, you need to get those things. Why I'm saying this? Because in California, there's not just only 1 or 10 or 100. There are thousands of houses that were damaged and devastated by this wildfire. They need resources, and where these resources will come from other states. So you don't want to get stuck in a situation where you'll be asking yourself that I wish I could have done something earlier. Well, it's time and you need to be prepared. So I've made a list of 5 things that you need right now in order to be secure in this worst shortage. First thing, the HVAC filters. Well, you need to get them as soon as possible. Well, this is an option. If you already replaced one, have a couple of them as a backup, because you never know what's gonna happen. Because when I was reading an article, Home Depot was running short on these things. Because of course, those stores needs to send these things to California so they can start the rebuilding process. 14 days. 14 days is a number that the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has given to American people, that he will assess all the damage in 14 days and then all the rebuild process will start, because right now they're clearing the debris, and of course the battery packs and the solar panels were also a big issue because they are hazard materials, so they need to take care of them first. But you need to understand that the first thing are the HVAC filters that you need right now. The second thing, of course, if you have kids, baby diapers and the basic necessities of those kids as well. So keep that in mind, that in order to fulfill your kids' needs, you need to be prepared right now. Number 3, and especially for seniors, if you're a senior, you need to get your vitamin, your medicines, and the things that you need right now to be able to live in a peaceful manner. You need to get those things. Number 4, make sure that your tanks are filled, because there are talks about gas shortage as well. Yes, it could be coming, so make sure that you're prepared. Number 5, your generators, because remember that these natural disasters can happen anytime, but with the wildfire in California where they needed the resources, the generators are really important right now, especially in places like Texas, because Texas is not usually prepared for snowstorms or freeze, because their infrastructure is not made to face the winter storm. So you need to be prepared. Get the things that you need right now, because next week is going to be really cold in Texas as well. Remember that a couple of years ago in Texas, people were devastated by the snowstorm, where we have seen the water on the streets because the pipelines were burst, and at the same time there was the gas shortage as well. So make sure that you be prepared, get the warm clothes, close your sprinklers and secure them with any sort of warm cloth or a foam or something, because this is very important. Well, it's always nice to be prepared, but remember that the shortage could be coming sooner than ever. So you need to be prepared right now. And one thing is very important, to remember the people of California in your prayers, because they need it the most right now. Our heart goes to all of those people who lost their memories, who lost their houses, who lost their vehicles, and of course to those people as well who lost their lives. If you have any questions at all, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.